In this video, we are in a monk's cemetery, and in behind this door, there lies the living and the dead. Let's try. Anybody home?
Hi folks, on a quick visit. I haven't been to this location for many of years. It's called Untitled Church. It's in the ruins of back in the 7th century, and my own mother and father, God rest them, are buried in here, and my grandfather and my granny are also buried in this location. And a lot of people in this graveyard would have known me back in their time. So we're going to go in here and say our respect to my mother and father. I brought the spirit box because I haven't been here in such a long time, and I'm going to switch it on. He always says if I ever come back to this part of the country, come back to say hello to mum, dad and granny and granddad, I'll bring the spirit box with me. But a lot of people in this graveyard over the years have passed would have known me as well. So let's give it a go and see what happens on this trip. And we're going to go to Abbey as well and do a spirit box session in there. So enjoy me in this little quick episode. Might only take about a half an hour, but anyway, it's worth the trip. 3 hours and 45 minutes actually. So let's turn around the camera and let's go in. So it's been a long time since I set foot in here. Michael, Nolly, I know a lot of people in here. Know a lot of them. Absolutely know a lot of people that have passed in here. And I haven't been to see my own mother's and father's grave for years and years and years. So anyway, I'm going to come in and say my respects. And also Dale's son is buried here as well. So we're going to come and spend our respect to them now. And come and say hello. We'll just a quick gander around. Well, this is the first grave here. It's my granddad and granny's grave. It says Mary Morrow Clarn died the 21st of May 1973, and her husband Tom died on the 10th of September 1994. And I actually dug that grave myself, and I put my young grandfather down there. And believe it or not, that's a priest that is buried right beside him. So I'm going to just stand here, say hello to Granddad and Granddad, and that's the priest that was buried beside him. So I'm just going to switch on the spirit box. See, does it come on for a minute?
Yep.
Hello to Granny and Granddad.
Then we had to work.
There's someone over there. They're tapping you.
We had plans to reopen on October 20th.
I heard someone tapping like up against a wall or a stone over there. Anyway, right, Granny and Granddad, we're going to move on. Do you hear the tapping, Ashley? Like, there's no one digging in the graveyard. They can hear the tapping, can't you? No, we'll just go down to see my mum and dad's grave. We'll go over that way. You can hear someone tapping, can't you? Like a stone, can't you?
Or something.
Look, listen. Coming from that direction. Well, anyway, we'll go down here first, and we'll go into this old chapel here. We'll go down and say hello. Huh? Anyway, here we are. This is Granny and Granddad's grave here. It should be it. Yeah, there you are. Done. So this is Mam's grave and Dad's grave and Augustus Howard. Let me explain the story in this one. So in this grave would be my mum, Stella, my dad, Billy, and my son, Dale, who also lost a baby, and his name was Augustus S. Howard, the 27th of the 4th, 2019. And my father was the 21st of May, 19th of March, 2011. And my mother died on the 30th of November. So she was born on the 20th of November 1948, and she died on the 30th of November 2007. My father was born in 1946, and he died in March 2011. And Augustus died on the 27th of the 4th, 2019. Hello, ma'am. Hello, Dad. Just come to say hello. Quick visit. Actually, you take a picture of that and send us. No, I do it. I have it. Just come to say hello. You might send us a bit of luck. We're trying to win this lotto, €19 million. You might be able to pull a few strings for us. And I come with love and respect. I want to come say hello to you, say I miss you. Stay tuned. And I hope you have Dale's baby boy with you at Augustus. Have you a message you'd like to pass on to me before I move on? Mom and Dad, are you here? Heard Trevor.
The roads as well.
Yeah, I heard Trevor, yes. Trevor's in Galway. Trevor lives in Galway. Come on, try and come a bit. Trevor's in Galway. Blackray. And David's still at the home house. And Billy B is in Claremorris and Lorna in Loughrea. Have you got a message for us? Can you say Pippi? Can you say Philip? Stella or Billy? So I know you're here with me. Try and use this device. It's a radio frequency that people are in on the other side are able to communicate with us. Come on, watch your message if you can. Are you gone again?
In terms of...
So folks, that's the way it goes. I'll switch it on in a minute. We heard Trevor. Trevor would be another one of our sons that lives in Galway, but that's the mother and father's grave. We'll give another quick second and we'll switch it on because Lee's out in the car and we're going to walk around this graveyard with the spirit box on before we finish. Mum and Dad, I'm going to have to go now, but more than likely I won't be here for the Christmas, and probably be up again sometime, but if you can bring us a bit of luck and we can win this lottery, it'd be nice. Ashley wants a new phone. Ashley, you better take down that black hood, they might think you're a monk.
Freezing.
Right, last time, switch it on. Did you? Can you say your name again, please?
Find Stella, please.
Video connection 500.
to Christmas shopping.
Right, that's it. We're going to move away from Mum and Dad because we've so much to try and cover in this video. We're just going to walk a quick around, so God bless Mum and Dad. So actually, we'll go this way. I'll show you the old monastery. If I hear it on the spirit box, I will write it under red. So this was the old monastery back in this time. So we're just going to walk in it, and we'll switch on the spirit box, and we'll walk around, and then we'll head back to the Abbey then. So we just go straight in. This was an old church one time actually. All them headstones there on the ground, they're all people that were buried here back over the years. This was an old church, and they were all them stones sticking up were the people that were buried. This were the old chapel was, so just see there anyone knocking around here. We're speaking on behalf of the spirits of the graveyard now. Any spirits here like to come forward and say hello? Give me your name.
Guaranteed by
Keep going straight ahead.
credit card. 559. This week.
Go straight up that way. This way.
News.
Discover northern uses or in an emergency call not
Sheet of
Go
prison.
straight.
it's what I
Essentials. Where's your body in shape? I see you.
I'm trying to think, I should have walked around here actually, see do I know people around here. They're the Walsh's family. Edward Walsh, Ballycurden. That tapping's getting closer, but it's not in the graveyard anyway. Mary O'Flynn, Hetford. They must be adding on to the graveyard actually, I say. That's what they're doing. Yeah. Yeah, they must be adding on to the graveyard, that's it. Sorry. Michael G. Walsh. Michael O'Connor. Paddy Keeley. James Curtins. Oliver Quinn. I should kind of walk around and see what I see. Anyway, we'll just switch on this and we'll head towards the gate actually.
As we head into winter, that makes sun breath.
1 second, actually. Okay, our next location. Felt really uncomfortable in that graveyard because I knew so much people in there. May they rest in peace. But this is another location. Many years ago, when I was a young grabber myself, and we used to spend an awful lot of our time, is down here. You can see it, Ross Abbey. And Ross Abbey goes back for generations and generations and generations. The place that's a monk, the place of Oliver Cromwell. Oliver Cromwell, yeah, he'd been here too, believe it or not. But the story goes here, when we were going to school, this place used to be hundreds of monks used to live here. And the golden bell they used to ring on top of the tower, they said the monks brought it down the river and threw it in the big lake called Ross Abbey. But this place can be very active. Used to be able to go up to the tower one time, but because of youths drinking and social behaviour and damaging the property, the OPW blocked it off. But we're going to do a spirit box session in here. I always wanted to do it. So join me for the next few minutes and see what we can come up with. Yeah, are you ready for this one? Whoa. Let's have a look at this one. Let's have a look at Ross Abbey. Yeah, looking forward to it. Join me in 2 seconds. So many different angles and places you can go here, but we'll try and cover as many as we can. But the Abbey itself, this place can be very freaky at night time, but we'll turn around the camera, bring you through stage by stage, and we will do a spirit box session now in a couple of minutes. There's a big old fireplace back in this time, so there would have been a floor here, and the monks would have sat down here and have the big fire here. But as you can see how the youth are damaging the place. They're knocking out all the stones, you know what I mean, up there. Like, it wouldn't cost much for the OPW to come in here and maintain this property again by fixing up the stonework before it's completely gone. You know, it wouldn't cost much. If I win the lotto itself, I'll do it myself to maintain the stonework in here. And you can see there used to be little stairways here that used to be able to come in here like that, and you used to come into the next floor here. That's where the fireplace is there, you can see. So there would have been a room here and a corridor, as you can see there. Years ago since I've been here. There's the fireplace there, look, like that. So there's a many of a monk would have sat here, and that would have brought you into the corridor there, up there. So let's switch on the spirit box. Let's see, do we see or hear anything? Good evening to the spirits of Ross Abbey. My name is Philip Howard. I used to live in the town or the village called Headford, County Galway. I spent my childhood days running around here with other folks having the crack. And now I've returned to do a spirit box session to try and communicate with the priests, the monks, the nuns, the servants, the people who have laid to rest here. Use the device I have in my hand to communicate with me. My name is Philip, if you could say Philip, or repeat the word or the name Ross Abbey, priest, in relation to this massive location called Ross Abbey, Headford. Any spirits wish to say hello to me? My name is Philip.
I might be back in my own ship. Take the progress wheel
And go down to the kitchen. Any monks here? My name is Philip. So just going to knock off the speaker here for a few minutes. This is in the Abbey. Was the kitchen location of Ross Abbey back in its time. And when we were in Headford Boys National School, Michael Carey was the principal back in the time, and we did many a school tour back here. And this was the kitchen. I just turn you around. This was the kitchen area where the monks used to serve all the priests and monks that used to live here. And this was the big, huge, open fireplace back in his time where the monks used to situate and cook up their big dinners. I can show you here. And they used to have a big, huge open fire here, and this is where they used to make all the dinners. And there's little rooms in every location. But I want to show you this little pot here. You can see this little pot here. When we were kids, we used to go down there and take the rabbits out of it. The rabbits used to fall down it. But I bet none of you at home would be able to tell me what that was for. But I can tell you now. That is where the monks used to carry the water from the river and fill it up in here. And what used to happen is they had a pipe kind of a setup made of stone, used to be carved in here, and the monks used to pour the water in here and fill this up with water, and any fish that they would catch from over there beside the river and the lake, they would have, you can see the river just, that's just the river Blackwater just there behind me, and that's Ross Abbey, the lake over there. We'll have a look at that in a few minutes. But they used to put all the live fish in here, so they used to have fresh fish every morning.
It's so bad.
Back on again. Any spares like to say hello to me before I leave?
Hug him.
Sure.
Should be with you.
Any spares here, Lish? Make yourself known. Any black shadow people? So nothing coming through in the spirit box yet.
What a surprise. It is. There.
Oh, it's been many years since I sat in this corner, believe you me. Many years. And you know what? When you've gone away from your home area for such a long time, and you come back to pay a visit once in a blue moon, you know, it brings back so many memories. We used to run around here playing when we were kids, and it's a big, huge place. And I have the spirit box walking on, and I'm just walking around and taking back the memories when we were kids. We used to play here, and I'm going to take you to another spot where we used to go fishing now in a few minutes. We won't be going to the lake, but I can show you from the view. But as I sit here and look upon the damage that the youth are doing now, back in this time, it's ridiculous. You know, back in our time, we appreciated what we had around us. The youth really don't care now. I can see the stonework being pulled out of the big tower. Like, you know, years ago, you used to be able to walk up that was 3 or 4 stories high, and you used to stand up there and get the beautiful, beautiful views of surrounding areas of Headford and all around the areas. But unfortunately, the youth are destroying it. So I'm going to turn on the camera. We're going to keep doing the spirit box session, and I don't know if we're going to pick up, and if I do pick it up in the spirit box, I will write it up in red, and it'd definitely be worth a trip here, coming back here at night time, doing a trip here at night time in the future. You never know. Let's turn on the camera. Hope you're enjoying it. Right, so we're here, and you can take a look at the Abbey there, and look at the stonework that I'm trying to say to you. I don't know if we'll zoom in. Look at, they're chopping away all the stones, and you used to be able to walk up there. Look at the stonework all starting to fall apart, and the tower itself. And you used to be able to walk up there and have the beautiful views of the surrounding areas and take it all in. But unfortunately, times are changing, and it's a sad way to see it. Anyway, we'll switch on the spirit box, and we'll keep going. Come on, spirits. My name is Philip. Any priests here? Monks? Not many. You don't get many people here coming trying to communicate with you from here.
Irish.
In loving memory of Michael Nohley and his wife Ellen Nina Molly, their daughter Mary, and nephews Thomas Malloy, USA.
Long hair.
Long hair. Who is long hair?
It's right.
Hey? Who's long hair?
Yeah, go forward.
Any spirits in here we should say hello?
Your people.
Can you come forward and say hello to me? Show you. Can you show yourself?
Normally putting that information out there.
Come on, Chip.
Right folks, that is most but all inside. I'm going to take you through a different part of it now in a second, so join me in a few minutes. Right, so we're outside another part of the castle here. Now I was trying to show you here, back in its time when the monks were here, the monks used to put people, anybody who stole food from the monks back in its time, there was an outside jail here, and the monks used to put them inside in it. And to this very day, if you could see through, you could see their bones still lying on the bed to this very day. We're going to show you that in a minute. But that's the lake over there, known as Ross Abbey, and it got its name from the Lake Ross Abbey because of their abbey itself. And the story goes that the golden bell that was up in that tower over there, the monks went out on the boat. In the winter time, that lake overflows and it comes right up to the river here. And what happens then is the monks used to go in there and get their fish, and the story goes that is where the location of the golden bell is. But that's Ross Abbey, full of pike, a big huge pike. But this time of year it's overflooded now. You won't be able to fish it. You have to wait till July and August to fish it. But anyway, we'll keep on our little journey. We still have time. We'll take you over here to the cell here, and we'll do a quick spirit box session here in the cell. Oh, it's been years since I've been here. Believe me, years and years and years ago since I have been here. Well, this is the cell, and in here there is bodies, and there's bodies lying of people to this very day. And we'll see, can we get you in here? 1 second. Right, this is the location, guys, where the jail is. I don't know if you can see inside there, but there's actually bodies in there. If you can see, it's very hard to see. But there's actually bodies in there. And the bodies of the souls that are in it, that's the only bit of daylight that they would have, is by looking out that window. And there's a small little hole there, but I don't know if you can see now or not. But there's two beds in it. There's two beds in it, and the two beds in it, you can see the bones still hanging there off them. Unbelievable. So what we'll do is we'll do a spirit box session out here now. It's pity that you cannot really see through the holes of this cross, but in this cross here is there's kind of two sets of bunk beds, and you can see the skulls and the bones left at these people who the monks put back here in the time. And I can't understand how people wouldn't really give them a proper burial, but there's actually people buried inside there. Not buried, just they're left there to dead and died. So we're going to put on the spirit box. Nobody's ever done a spirit box session outside these doors here. Believe me, has never been done. So I'm going to be the first one to do it. And I always wanted to come back here and do it. And when I look through these little holes here, you can see these little pinholes here, you can see them here. You can actually see the skulls and the bones of the people who were put in behind these steel doors. And the monks used to come down here and probably feed them some way. But they've been there since my day, and they're still in there. So let's put on the spirit box. Not sure if that's going to happen, but it's worth a try. Spirits, my name is Philip. Is any spirits in there, and your souls are still there, or can you give a bang at the door to let me know you're here? I come with love, joy and respect. My name is Philip. Did you die of starvation? Did the monks put you in here?
Are you overpowered?
My name is Philip Howard. I thought that said Howard. Not 100% sure. Can you give me a sign that your presence is still in there? Can you bang at the door? Can you do this?
They're coming for
Who's coming?
Quick temple. Armors left the village back.
How many people are inside here? I'm about to leave now. Have you a message for me? What's your message?
Yeah.
Have you a message to these monks? Oliver Cromwell. Was he here?
Think forward.
Come on. Are the priests buried in there? School.
In our yeah.
Or people put in there by an accident? Did Oliver Cromwell throw priests in there? Right folks, let's finish this off. This is Ross Abbey. That is an actual cell. Going by the time our school teachers used to say, and the myth goes what he said, is that this cell here was the cell where the monks used to put the people used to steal from the poor, and they used to put them back in here. Now these were people that lived in the monastery back in the time, and the monks put them in here. That could be a myth, it could be a story, it could be even a story that Oliver Cromwell threw the head monks in here. Their bodies are still located into this very location to this very day. Okay guys, that is it for now, until our next one. We hope you enjoyed the small experience of Ross Abbey and where my mother and father are laid to rest. But it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Caroline, and hopefully someday we will return here back to Ross Abbey to do a full paranormal investigation. Boo! Right, did you enjoy that? That was a trip down in memory lane yesterday in the west of Ireland. Took a few to two different locations. Brought some great memories in the west of Ireland. So we're going to finish off this video now, and I'm going to show you black-eyed, creepy children. Are you ready for this? Nuke's top 5 black-eyed, creepy children. Did you see it? Right, let's watch it. And we talk to you after it.
The top 5 black-eyed children caught on camera. Out of all the creepy urban legends and supernatural tales from the internet, Some of the most frightening and bizarre may be the stories of the so-called black-eyed children, or black-eyed kids. The black-eyed children are supposedly supernatural creatures that resemble children between the ages of 6 and 16 years old, with pale skin and coal black eyes. These creatures are often said to appear on lonely roads asking for a ride, or even at the front door of a home asking to be allowed inside. It is said that allowing a black-eyed child inside a car or a house results in a horrible curse being placed on the occupants. The urban legend is not specific on exactly what the black-eyed children might be. Explanations range from ghosts and evil spirits, all the way to possessed children and even demons. They are also said to inhabit solitary locations such as forests or uninhabited countryside roads. These are 5 videos of people who claim to have captured black-eyed children on video. These stories are presented as they were related by the original video posters, but as always, it's up to you to choose what you believe. Summoning black-eyed children. The creator of the channel Fantastic Daily says that he is obsessed with finding evidence that proves the existence of so-called black-eyed children. As such, he has studied hours of alleged footage of these beings. He says that he believes that he has found a sound isolated in lower audio frequencies that can actually be used to summon black-eyed children. As an experiment, he set up his laptop camera to record overnight while continuously playing this low-frequency tone, in hopes that he would actually lure a black-eyed child to his door and catch the incident on camera. On the first night, his laptop camera recorded nothing. On the second night, something activated his motion-sensitive outdoor light. But again, there was nothing on camera. Night 3,
See nothing?
nothing. Night 4, still nothing appeared. But then, very late on night 5, something shocking happened. Someone appears on the front porch, standing and staring inside the house for over an hour.
Look at that. That is crazy. How long was it out there? Man, this is like an hour. It was out there for like over an hour.
As the strange visitor left, the investigator claims that he was awoken by the sound of movement outside and got up to check.
Hello? Hello?
There was no one there, but the gate to the house had been left open. Eerily enough, the man lives in a secluded area, only accessible via a long unpaved road through the woods, so any visitor at any time would be uncommon. But he says that this visitor was absolutely terrifying. A creepy photobomb. Chinese-Canadian musician Milo LV posted a simple Instagram video of her and a friend hanging out by the pool.
Hey guys! It's super hot in Vancouver today, and me and Joanna are just waiting for our friend who is super late to come today. And if you guys see this video, take a look at how nice the drink, the cute girl, and how nice the pool is. You guys should come right now and join us, right? Right? Okay, you know what? Talk to you guys later, bye. You're very good.
Now, I don't know what she was babbling about there, but after watching the video, her fans flooded her comment section claiming that they saw something creepy in the background of the video.
If you guys see this video, take a look at
I didn't see it.
how nice.
Some claimed it was a black-eyed kid, watching them from the opposite side of the pool. Whatever it is, the figure mysteriously disappears by the time the camera pans back to where it was standing. As for Milo LV, she says, quote, "Once I saw it, I was terrified. When I think about it now, I still feel a little creeped out."
You know what? Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Something in the road. For number 3, we again go back to the YouTube channel Fantastic Daily, whose creator, a self-proclaimed black-eyed kid investigator, had a strange recorded encounter on his front porch. This next footage took place a week after the first video. The investigator said that after being more than a little freaked out by his first recording, he had stopped playing the audio tone that he had used in hopes of attracting the black-eyed kids to his home. But it might have been a little too late. One night, as he was driving along the secluded trail that leads to his home, he thought he saw someone walk across the road in front of his car. So, he stopped the vehicle and started filming with his cell phone. Unfortunately, he didn't really catch anything on camera. At least that's what he thought. After returning to his home, he decided to check through the footage recorded on his phone. What he found chilled him to the core. Although it's hard to tell in the dark, it looks like someone walking along beside the road, hidden in the dark brush, and unnoticed as the man films.
I didn't see this when I was walking around out there. I mean, there's a noise that you can hear in the video coming from that direction, but I definitely didn't see anything.
So is this one of the black-eyed children? Is it just someone out for a bizarre night stroll in the dark woods? Or is it all just a hoax? Because of the sheer volume of material on black-eyed kids on the Fantastic Daily channel, some believe it to be a hoax. Personally, I would recommend that you check it out for yourself and see what you think. The link to the channel is in the video description.
You're a psychopath. I'm not a psychopath. That is a psychopath. Cop shit.
Trail cam kids. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, black-eyed children are believed to inhabit unpopulated areas like lonesome roads and dense forests. So it's no surprise that many people have claimed to capture black-eyed kids on trail cams located deep in the woods. The cameras are set up to trigger and snap photos when there is any movement. They're usually used to track wildlife in remote wooded areas. In this particular shot, posted online, the trail cam seems to have spotted 2 deer. But they were not alone. What looks to be a small girl in a white gown can be seen in the photo. Many believe this photo to be a black-eyed child captured on camera. This is not the only time that a trail camera has allegedly captured a black-eyed child roaming alone through the woods. Black-eyed children, UK. The black-eyed child phenomenon is not only relegated to North America. There have been multiple sightings in England as well. In Yorkshire, England, we find another account of a black-eyed child. A woman named Hannah Butler took a picture of what she believes to be a black-eyed girl in Hesselforshire Woods. Hannah snapped this picture back in 2013. But she claims that to this day, she still has terrible nightmares where she is haunted by the black-eyed girl in the picture. In the end, reports of the black-eyed children have been around since the early 90s and will probably continue for many years to come. So, do you believe in the mysterious black-eyed children? And if so, what do you believe they are? Ghosts, spirits, demons, or something else entirely? Or do you think that all of the reports are either hoaxes or simply the figment of overactive imaginations? Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the
Right, that is it. That's the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed the bit of adventure that we had in the west of Ireland and nukes top 5 black-eyed people. Well, what do you think? Don't know about that one. But anyway, stay tuned for our next video. We should do something over the Halloween. If we're out and about, I don't know, are we going to do one or not? Depends in the situation. And if we are going to go live, you'll be notified. If not, we'll do some top 5 videos or top 10 videos. But we'll see what's the story. It's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Caroline. And remember, don't have